Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is my first update for the Deck of Panning project for 2024, and as the title suggests, as the thumbnail shows, this has not gone as planned. So, quick summary, this is a really fun project created by Emily and Max. It's sort of like a gamified project panning project. You pick cards, each card has a meaning. I feel like I lost the plot on this. So I talked about in my last Project Pan update for the Partners in Cream that I had a dud product. There's always kind of one product that doesn't get quite as much usage as the other ones. That also happens with entire projects. And for me, that's this project. I'm not admitting failure. I'm not admitting defeat. But I am full on admitting that this did not go as planned, and it's entirely my own fault, but I don't want to say fault because it's not a bad thing. I think I was just overly ambitious when I started this, and maybe I'll get into a little bit of a story time at the end, but suffice to say, this will be a really non-update because I'm not even going to pull any new cards. Nothing new. We're not even going to do any new cards, but what we are going to do is we're going to readjust some of our goals. Let's maybe dial it back a little. I was definitely a little overexcited last time. So, even on the easy ones. So I'm not sure which card, face card I had, but I put everything on a little sticky, and I put this little sticky up on my mirror so I could see what I had picked and mark it off. I don't know if you can see how crazy some of those numbers are and how few little tick marks there are. But let's just start at the top. So the first thing that I had pulled was the Too Faced liner in Killer Sapphire. I have 4 uses on it. One of them is today. I was going to do 5 uses. I'm still going to do 5 uses. I only have to use this one more time and then we're done with it. I just was not focused on these products, and I don't really know what happened. Honestly, time went by and I was like, I didn't use things. I guess I was just focusing more on Project Pan stuff. So yeah, I'm going to keep this at 5 uses. I just need to use it one more time and then that's rolled out. I also got unlucky and got a card. I think it was one of the aces. It was pick 2 basically. So I had to do 6 instead of 5, which was just a lot more than I intended. So the next item I have in here was the Jewels and Gem palette. This was 12 uses. What was I thinking? 12 uses. I mean, 12 could be okay, but I also have my No Pan Left Behind, and I've used it 3 times. I want to use it 4 times. I was going to change this number. I was going to do 4, and then I was going to do 6. I'm going to actually pull this out now. The reason why I'm doing that is this actual palette is in my No Pan Left Behind project later in the year, so I am going to use everything in this later in the year anyway. So we're going to call it. So I don't know why did I pull this into this project with such a high use count when I know I'm going to use this later in the year? I don't know. I think I was just so excited to do this project that I was not being realistic with my goals or products that I even picked. This one disappoints me because I meant to use this a couple more times than I did, and it was just I don't know why. I just forgot about it. This is the Kaja Moon Crystal. I had 6 uses. I've only used it twice. I'm going to keep it at 6. I feel like maybe getting rid of the Jewels and Gem palette will help me focus on using this 6 more times by the next update. It's really, really pretty, actually. So I did just get, big thank you to Ruth. I did get a little friend mail. She was decluttering some things and had posted the Carly Bible palette, and there's a shade in the Carly Bible palette that's exactly like this. Suffice to say, she sent that to me. I asked her if I could have it because she was giving it away, and yeah, there's a shade that's almost identical to this in that palette. So I mean, this is so pretty, and I think this is one of those products that, I will be honest, I would love to wear it more, but I've hesitated wearing it. Again, I've said this a million times, to the office, because it definitely has an opinion. It is a product with a voice. So, I've kind of hesitated wearing it, and I need to just not do that. And I need to just be me and wear it. So that guy, I'm going to try and use it the 6 more times. The 6 uses, so that's 4 more times. The next product, this is so on the flip side, in this project, I feel like I've had one product that I've done pretty well on, and this is the Ofra highlighter. I said 8 uses, and I've used it 4 times. So I think I can use it 4 more times by the next update, no problem. I say that now, no problem, but you know, we're gonna try anyway. I've enjoyed this because it's just different from the other highlights that I'm using in like my Project Pan and stuff. I am wearing my Project Pan highlighter right now, but this one is like pinky and gold, where the Project Pan one is like a very icy, it's more of an icy type highlighter. And then the other highlighter in my Pan That palette's a little more neutral. So like this has been easier to use because it's like different. It offsets the other ones. I don't know. I found this easier to pull for some reason. Maybe it was more cohesive with some of my eye looks and face looks. I don't know. Just worked out a little bit better for me. So I am going to keep going with this one for 8 uses. Let's just do some things here. We're gonna just cross out Jewels and Gems. Whoop, and break our pencil because we're done with that one. We're just gonna cross that one out. The next two, the next two we're gonna reevaluate the uses. So this one should have been easier to use, and I just kept forgetting about it because it's a product that I could wear like every day. And that's why I put 17 uses. 17. Why did I pick the number 17? I have no idea. It's a caviar stick from Laura Mercier in Moonlight. I really enjoy this, but again, just something I forgot about. There it is. Like, it's a very bright, like you can use it inner corner highlight all over the lid. I like to use it all over the lid as like a one and done, or just like add a little bit of like what I have today. I have like a 2 shadow look today with a lighter color in the middle, and then I could have worn it now. I just didn't. See, like I could have worn it, and then I forget about it, and I do my eye look, and I'm like, ah, crap, I could have used it, and I forgot about it. So I'm gonna dial this one back to, let's go to 10 uses, because I still want to use this a bit more, and I did want to have that product maybe carry over for a couple of updates. Now it's going to be a lot of updates, but we're gonna cross out this number. Good thing I wrote things in pencil. I can erase it. We're gonna just change that, and a 7 is really easy to change to a 0, by the way. We're gonna go 10 uses. And again, the last product was a lipstick. This, again, was sent to me from Nancy Jean, so thank you for this. This was a dollar store item. It is a shade called Pink Lily. I forget the brand for this, but yeah, I was overly ambitious, like 12 uses. When I have like my lip project pan, I have my lipstick in my project pan that I'm trying to use. That's what I'm wearing today, is Pepper from Bite. And so 12 just seemed... 12 seemed reasonable at the time. Obviously, I picked it. But I've used it 2 times. Did I say how many times I used the caviar stick? I've only used it twice, so I need to use it 8 more times. So the final item, this one, I've used 2 times, and I said 12. I'm going to dial that back to 6. I think I can use it 4 more times by the next update, and that should be reasonable. I think I might even try it as a blush, just to have a bit of variety with the use. I also realized, so it's interesting. I'm just erasing that number and putting 6 uses. I don't know what order my videos are going to go. It'll probably go up after this. I have my lip project pan. It's not lip project pan. Bite the Bullet project. Thank you, because it's not a project pan. I did pick a lipstick this past month that was similar to this, but I really liked it. I liked it a lot better, so I was wearing it a lot. So I think that sort of pushed this to the wayside a little bit because I really liked the other one, and it was close enough in shade that I was drawn to using the other one over this one, and I think it was competing too much. So I think that was the challenge with this guy. So we're going to drop that down to 6 uses. So yeah, no new cards, no game board, no exciting rollouts and roll-ins. More just dialing myself back to something more realistic. So we have 5 products. I only changed the goal on 2. I pulled out 1 entirely, though. And the other 3 we've kept the same. So, you know, we're trying to balance it out, trying to make it better. So I did say I was going to do a little bit of a story time at the end. So story time, if you want to stick with me and listen. Again, I talked about this project sort of like falling by the wayside. I know. So in my regular day-to-day life, I've totally burnt out at my job. Like I'm not burning out. I've accepted that I have burnt out. And I'm noticing it now affecting, or it has affected, other things in my life that I enjoy doing. And I am so zapped of energy that I don't do them. So if you have noticed, if you've been around a while, like my social medias have been very MIA. I haven't really been posting any videos as often. Like I usually do 2 to 3 a week. I think I've done 1 in the last 10 days or last 7 days, something like that. Like, it's very unlike me. My Instagram, I've just not been updating. It's also been a hard month. This was the month that Harley passed away a year ago, which I know it's been a whole year, but you know, it brings up a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions. Just remembering, you know, this time last year. I knew full well though that he was not going to make it. Like 2023 was going to be his swan song. That was going to be his final go, but you know, it did happen a little earlier in the year than I had anticipated. And yeah, I felt just sort of very tired lately in terms of like trying to do stuff that I love to do, like the videos and stuff, and just even thinking about like editing and stuff. And that, like, I normally love that kind of stuff, but I think I'm just so burnt out that just even thinking about doing those things are draining. So it's just, yeah, it's like, it's just been very weird because I feel like in the past, you know, when life gets crazy and things are overwhelming, that I've always had my channel and I've always had you guys that I can lean on as like something that's mine, something that's like, I don't want to say sacred, but something that like just fulfills me and makes me feel better. And I would say in the past 2 months, I've actually considered like ending my channel. And that's like never been a thought in my mind in the past 5 years. Like, it's just bizarre to me that I've been feeling that way. And I don't really know what that is. So yeah, I'm trying not to make any rash decisions. I've been just trying to like step back a little bit and being like, it's okay. It's okay to take a little bit of a break. It's okay. Like, I do YouTube for fun. And, you know, I don't have to force myself to like produce for YouTube, if that makes sense. But in the past, it was never really, like, at a certain point, I did get a little overwhelmed and I dialed it back. But I enjoy it. I have enjoyed it. I've just found lately that it's not something that, it's almost felt tedious. And I don't ever want my channel or this experience to feel tedious. I want to do it because I want to do it, because it's fun and it's interesting and it's engaging with you guys. And I haven't felt that in the last little while personally, just because I think I'm burnt out. Like, I think I'm just like, my brain has just been like, I'm over it. I'm over everything. And that's not necessarily true, but I think I'm just so worn down that even things that I enjoy just feel a bit overwhelming in a sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense to you guys, if anybody can relate to what I'm feeling or what I'm saying, but I am... On the good side, I am taking vacation. I did book a sort of last minute trip to Mexico. So probably when you're seeing this, I might be in Mexico. I might not be. I don't know exactly when this is going up. But yeah, I'm going to Mexico for a week with a friend. I think I need the reset. I need a vacation. Like, and it's going to be like a lazy vacation. Like, I don't really want to do anything other than lay by the pool. We do have 1 day trip planned, maybe 2 day trips, but like for the most part, like, I don't want to think. I don't want to do anything that like makes me think. I just want to rest and relax. And I'm hoping when I get back, I feel a little more refreshed. I feel like a little bit of a reset. Same with this project. So to kind of bring it back to the project, I feel like I'm going to reset. Like, next update, you know, I've already pulled the product. We're going to be back down to 5 products. I'll be done with a couple of other items. Next update will be like a little refresh, a little reset, mini reset for this project, because I feel like I need it, because I really wanted to do this project. I really love the idea of this project. I love the community around this project, the excitement around Deck of Panning, and yeah, I just totally blew it this past month. So I was gonna say, if you like this video, feel free to give a little thumbs up, but I know it's not a great video, so it's okay if you don't. But if you do want to see more videos from me in the future, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.